Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Empower Hour. Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you want out of life? Like, are you living that? Do you have what you want in life? And again, we know that you're not going to have it all at the same time. It's progressive. Your goals, your dreams can change. You know, what you want today might not be what you want in 20 years, or maybe it is, but it's progressive, right? And that's okay. But are you maxing out in life? Seriously, you guys know I have the podcast Max Out Girl, and I mostly talk about like maxing out in your singleness, then maxing out in your relationships, and then maxing out in your career, your life, your faith, like all areas, right? Maximizing your potential in every area of your life. So I want to ask you, are you living your dream life? And again, you might say, well, who's really living their dream life? I believe that you really can start taking steps to live in the life that you truly want to live. Even if that's baby steps towards it, are you taking those steps towards that life? Ask yourself, when you wake up, if you absolutely hate your job, you might need to make a change. And I'm not talking about moodiness or you're tired today or you're just not in the mood today. We all get in our feelings. But I mean, like, if you really have that deep, like, gut check, like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing in life. This is not my destiny. This is not where I'm supposed to be. There was a time in my life I had that feeling and I kept ignoring it. You know, you got to pay the bills. We know that, right? You got to be responsible. But it was just this gnawing feeling like I am not supposed to be here. There is so much more for me. And I ignored it for a while until literally, I don't know if you're the type of person that I am. I'm really passionate about things. I just couldn't ignore it anymore. I just was like, dude, I hate this. Like, I just don't even want to go. I just can't even. And I felt that way for a long time, but I just kept going because I'm like, this is my lot in life. Till one day I woke up like, no, this is not my lot in life. Like, I can create a life, the life that I want to live, that I don't feel like I need rescuing from. And that's not just something that I say to women. No, I live that. Like, I really have learned that I can have the life I want to live. And that's not all immediately all the time. There's processes, there's seasons, there's faith building, obviously. But are you on that road to that life? Are you even believing that you can have that life, right? Or are you just settling for status quo? I got to work this job. I got to do this. I got to go here. This is just what it is. Then I'll retire and collect my check. Like, no, God has so much more for you. But you have to recognize that. And you have to ask yourself, man, and it might not be your career. It might be in your relationships, your friendships, or your family life, in your marriage. Or maybe you're single and you desire a husband, but you gave up on love because you're like, it ain't no good men left. Like, that's not true. Have you settled for less than God's best because of what your experiences have taught you, what other people around you are saying, or what it seems like or feels like? We can't do that. God has so much more for us, but a lot of times in life, we settle for less because we're just too impatient. We don't want to wait. So I just want to encourage you, like, don't give up on God's best. You know, I say the cute little cliche at the end of these empowerment videos, but that's real for me. I really don't want you to settle, because when you settle, later, you're going to regret it. You're going to know you settled. You're going to be like, why? When you didn't have to, because God had something for you. But don't be impatient, and don't get distracted, and don't get discouraged, and don't give up. You will reap the promise if you don't get weary in well doing. And you know, we make mistakes, we get discouraged, but get back up and say, okay, I'm not settling in this. If you're in a relationship you know you don't need to be in, get out of it. Like, don't settle. Like, it's going to be hard, absolutely, but will it be worth it when God sends the right one? I'm a living witness, absolutely. Same with my career. Sometimes you have to step out on faith. Is it easy? Absolutely not. But am I so grateful that I did? Absolutely. God has greatness for you, girl, and you can't settle for less. That's why you got that feeling in your gut, in your heart, because you're not meant to settle. God has greater for you. So do not settle for less than God's best. Yo, you ain't no damsel in distress. So I know I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I just want to encourage you to go for it all. Go for everything God has for you. All right. So this is Empower Hour as usual. I want you to check out my podcast on Mondays. It's on my YouTube channel, or you can listen if you just want to listen only on all podcast platforms. Also, make sure you check out the Galentine's Day party if you're in the Chicagoland area, February 4th. It's going to be so fun. Check it out on my website, Sharp Ray Shine. And again, I love you. Just enjoy your life. Know that God has greatness for you. So again, have a great day, and don't let the devil have his way. Bye. See you later.